yeah, it always runs slow when it starts stream, slow when it starts streaming. Who is most likely to be suitable to get some? Try this down. Hold on. Let's see if I can edit this properly here. So, Amazon is secret art, right? Yes. This deck is very rough draft. Do not run it, cause it's a very hard rough draft. It was her. IPQ. I don't know if this is. I seriously don't think they're gonna keep this as her name. Wait, let me see something. Is there also in this deck? If you see, look at the price. It's $100. Yeah, there's a reason for that. There's a lot of like. Does it still show the price here? $2 here. So many little things get the price up. But oh, I don't have that card in here. But yeah, so many little things get this price up. Um, but this deck is a rough draft. So I was testing it out. I did not know you can send a Ferris. You can use Ferris to send a Ferris and get it to something. I didn't know that. So can drop this down by one. Now the problem I have with this deck is uh, I'm trying to make it as consistent as possible. But I discovered something earlier when testing out. Uh, it involved this card because its effect to summon a level 5, specifically a level 5 from the graveyard. You can summon Union Star from the graveyard. You can summon Union Star from the graveyard on your first turn in fusion with her. And while I was testing out, um, I was able to send Secret Art to the graveyard. So I am what I'm trying to do right now is find a way to get Union Star in the graveyard and figure out Arts in the graveyard. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I bec- I'm trying to think of if I should go with the other Star Warriors, because that probably could be what I'm missing. Now this is my Chaos version of the deck, so it's mostly focused on Light and Dark Warriors. But I also have Earth Wars in here for the Earth Wars stuff, because the Chaos cards do not say you only play Light and Dark War. It just says uh, you need a Light and a Dark. What I'm trying to do is get a level 5 Light and Dark to find out the perfect balance. For one thing, this card is actually really good for this setup, because I can, if I use Joker to send Jack Knight to the grave, and then I get Joker and Jack Knight back out, I can send Jax to the graveyard and summon him to get light and dark on the field. It's pretty easy. I need to change the. Her name is. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. Quinn. Okay. So it's kind of interesting. That's why. Uh, level 5. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is look up level 5 warriors. Obviously, obviously it's gonna be light and dark warriors for this deck. Oh, light, dark, and earth. Because right now I'm thinking. Oh, and the one key thing about this deck is this card. It targets a light and special summon. Wait, you can target a dark and special summon a light from the deck or extra deck. While this card tributes a light or a dark to special summon the other one, which is kind of hard. It's easier to do, but it's harder because you have to have you need two warriors. You need two level 5s on the field, and if you can only get one, you're sending the only level 5 you had to the graveyard. So yeah, this and that's another reason why like some these two cards are here. These two cards are light and dark, and you can special summon them. You can summon them off this card because it say deck or extra deck. The problem is, um, I think this card doesn't have well from the hand or extra deck. So if this card prove your light or dark, you special summon from a hand or extra deck. See, it said light or dark, so you need at least one of each, in just in case what situation you get into. Because I can easily summon out the light cards, but yeah, my problem is trying to find a dark one so I can get on the field. Let's look at dark again. Also, something else I didn't know. I didn't know these cars can actually pull Inferno Nobodies and all the other ones. So yeah. So when I saw I can pull this car, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So it, I was wondering how I was looking up searches for this car and found it. And I'm like, oh, I found a video, somebody using the car. Let's see. When this car is sync or something. See, that's the biggest problem. They only get the effects when it's sync or something. It doesn't count as a sync or something when you use these cars. But you can special summon twice. So, like, I am really tempted to run him. He's a level 5 dark. I can get him to the on the field with this car. But yeah, that's why I have the Elemental Hero and Ferris. I want to run her, but she's not the most reliable. Like she's a good card to add to my hand, but I can get more benefit with him. These two cards are where I'm stuck because they both can be. I can get them both out one way or another, but he relies far too much on XYZ and only running one XYZ. He needs. It's just yeah, 200 attack, 2,000 attack, which I can do. I have multiple cards I can get to 2,000 attack. This card could get to 2,000 attack if I run the uh, field spell, which is something I'm thinking about putting in. Now, I'm running one E hero. Or do I run the second one? If I can find a way to pull any hero to my hand other than a monster, that would be great. Uh, I gotta put this one back in because this card is my backup plan. The reason I won Element Hero Necros is because first he's searchable with E Hero, and secondly, if I send him to the graveyard, I can send one to the graveyard, then special summon, then normal summon the other one. So it's a free dark on the field that way. Normal summon wild tribute. Cause it's kind of weird. It say while this card is in graveyard, you can normal summon tribute a level 5 or higher element to hero without tribute. that he literally qualified to Nova Summon without tribute himself. So gonna be special summon. See if he that one fact. You can banish a card. You can banish. See, this effect would be fine if. Well, I can make this work. Okay, there's a possibility here. Uh, also, the battle guards. I gotta keep the boys. I tried him. He just so break. If I pull him into my hand and I cannot get battle guard cadet out of him, he just stuck in my hand. and he's not really correlating to the setup. But if I run, I'm on. Let me shove this back. Oh, I did. If I run him, I can still get him out on the field. But the point is, I have Ferris to send from hand. Any element here, which way I can send another Ferris, but I can send Necro to the graveyard as well to special some Ferris. I also can send Necro to the Necro Shade to the graveyard to special summon um, Earth Bolt. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause let's see. That was normal summon or shit. Okay, I can see a way. See, he gets his effect just by being on the field, right? That's what I'm thinking here. Also, hard count again. I'm gonna keep saying it. This card is a hard counter to Tearlamus. It literally, if it gets shuffled to, if it gets sent from the hand to the grave deck to the graveyard, and you then try to send then you target a card and shuffle it back. Just merely trying to target the card and shuffle it back. Neither player can send cards from the deck to the graveyard for the rest of the turn. That means if you run Foolish Burial and you just send it to the from deck to the graveyard, Killerman can't do anything on your turn. Because then you can shuffle it right back. And they can't do anything. So, this card has potential. Um, I don't think I would run hit the hero, and I don't think I run a third one of this card. That's a possibility, but it's once per turn. This is another thing. I say any once per turn effect is not really good running higher than two. Because you want to open with one, and you might want to pull the other one later. But it's if it's the fact that it's once per turn. So Curse Bamboozle at 3 is fine because you can literally just use all of those at one turn and get everything you need. Okay. So this card has potential in the Chaos deck. You can burn. Set card on the field. I mean, there's cards I can't set to use on the next turn. I can't set this. He's a burn setup. Banish 2 Nova Knight monster from your graveyard, special summon this. That's the problem. From your hand or graveyard. I have to have two? Nah. Then if they're level 5s, now. But he has a banish. You can banish one card from your hand. And target one of your banished cards. Special summon. Sure, I'm seeing possibilities. I mean, he's another target. I can banish two. So many. One back out. They have. There's another chaos card that return banish. I removed it because I wasn't planning on using it. He necros, they're fine. Cannot special summon this, so can't use her. He's possible. I have this one here already. He have to be synchro summon, and he's just for level 2. So normal, I mean, it's possible to use this. It's a normal. I think. I mean, that's possible. Shadow Mist. I tried Shadow Mist, but again, if you go the whole setup, you have to send Ferris, put one what's it, Vion in the back, then send Ferris to the graveyard, summon Vion, then get Shadow Mist, summon Shadow Mist, get Mashing, and do that whole setup. But it's possible. But then you have to run a lot more hero cards. So the setup can work in heroes, but then you need a light, and you can run the Arcana Knights. Let's see. Um, see, I have test out Scraddle and test out Shadow Mist, and you can see I have Mashings as well. So I was testing them out, and it can work. The problem is if it's like there's only one card I want to normal summon, that princess. She's my main target for normal summon. So I'm trying to make sure I get princess. It's my only normal target card. But I can do a second normal summon with Shadow's Light. But that's going first. So do I run just two of him? See, here's the thing. You can normal summon from your hand or graveyard as many times you want. If you read carefully, it said he has one effect where you normal summon from your hand or graveyard by sending a normal monster, like normal monster to the graveyard, with Jack Knight counts. So if you end up with two Jack Knight on the field, you can send one, normal him out, send another, normal him out, or special summon him both times. So that can work. If I banish a card, okay, if I summon him, then banish a card. Okay, if I banish two cards, summon him, get one of the banished cards back by sending a card from my hand. What do I send from my hand though? Because I need a card that can work in the banished zone. Oh, is it showing? Is it not showing? Is it showing? I don't know if it's showing. I've been doing all this talking all this time and it's not showing. Let's see if I can get this to work. Let me test this out again. Oh no, it is showing. Why is it not showing for me though? I hate, I hate how this works. I can't get this to work, so I need a new computer. But Also, you can use Silent Sword, Silent Swordman, because he's a level 5, and level 4 can summon out the level 5. I want to try him. Yeah, he's with him. I cannot. I can. I do not want to pull him to my hand. I want to pull him, get him off of Izo, and that's the biggest problem. Okay, I can drop Mad Change. And, uh, can I get? It's called Synchro Summon, so you have to Synchro Summon him. So you need a level 2 Synchro, because I have level 2 or level 4, depends. But they have to be able to special summon themselves, and that's another problem. Some these three cards could work, but only need one light and one dark. See, the plan for this deck is to have to be able to even summon from the deck, and then to summon from the deck, also banish but return banish to either the graveyard or special summon them. Cause I know I'm trying to break out my comfort zone because I hate banishing stuff. Because I'm like, okay, I want to I can banish it, but how do I get back from banish? So my plan is, if my opponent banish it, I trying to find ways to get it back. If my opponent send it to my deck, I have ways to get it back to my field. Oh, I want to put this card down because I can't get two normal summons of a light and dark. So if I can find a way to like have not the what's it called? What's the name of that? Fluoranderies? The flower and bird is basically what they are. I think the name is roughly translate to flowers and bird. So they can normal summon a bunch of times, but I'm trying to figure ways to get additional normal summon and first turn stuff. See, this card is good on the first turn. Only after that, you cannot conduct your deck. You cannot conduct your battle phase. The turn you activate the card. So first turn, good first turn card, bad any other time. So I would run 3 to make sure you get in my hand, but then it's a free shuffle and draw. Okay, so all of these cards to look at. This is a normal dark. You can well normal light. Okay, it has to be a normal light. Let's look at light. Slightly more. Yeah, just slightly more. Okay, let's look at this. Does he count as normal? That's something else I was wondering. When I tested it out, it didn't work as a normal, so I don't know. Do I have dark? I still have dark selected. That's why. So it's slightly less than this. Okay. Oh yeah, yes, slightly more. Okay. He's a free summon of a light. But he's a normal summon. If your opponent controls monster, or if you control Earth, monster you can normal summon this card while attributing. That's possible. Cause, but not probable. This deck full has way too many lights than dark for him. Cause most likely I'm gonna end up with two light or dark in my hand and not a earth monster. You have to tribute something to get his effect, so that's not possible. Already touched those. I'll get this card down here. He's the only normal light that is level 5. Joker's is Joker to run him. If a dark monster doing damage. Hmm. That's interesting because I can summon him out with this card. Scar Battle Dark Monster. I can summon that card out with this card from the graveyard. Games. Not that much. So if I have you out, I can summon, give boosted attack, then it'll gain an extra 500. Interesting. But I don't know, does this card count as a normal monster? Earthshed event. That again, that card is purely to counter tier limit. Oh, 69 for that ain't nice. If I could get that to a 2, it would be 69 420. Because that's if it's nothing there, the count 0. See, he's a light. He's a light. Can't refuse that. Manufacture control. Okay, the fact that that's another possibility. Should I put him back in? He could be the target I need for Isaiah. But I also need him to summon. See, this card is really good because I can summon and have 2 monsters, but I don't need 2 monsters on the field. This card, he can summon using cards from your hand. That hand on field, so summon him out is not necessary. Hmm. Yes, can use XYZ because they don't have levels. They have ranks. And because they don't have levels, you cannot summon with this card because it said levels. Kind of weird. Okay. Can normal summon it. Oh! Level summon dragon. Dark dragon. No, that can't work. You can work at a. But how do you summon? Okay, I might have to put him in my water to set up. This card is no more so. See, this is another card that seems so good because if I can get him to the graveyard, and again, he need a normal light. Yeah, normal light. I'm trying to think. Do I need a target for dark? I mean, if that's the case, I have plenty of dark. So. Um, count that fact. Oh, this is a possibility. The reason he's a possibility is because he take the effect of any trap in the graveyard. He doesn't care how he is summoned. So you special summon him using this card. Target one target. Yeah, if you special summon him using this card, you could then use any trap in your graveyard to get his effect off. So if I let me read this again. You can't battle this card. Wait. And one. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah. Well, let me read this again. Where is he? You. One banish dark monster. Target one banish dark monster. So it has to be a dark banish. So that's not gonna work. Okay, where was I? Can't use these. You are possible, but I need two of you to run your setup. And if I get use your effect with one in the graveyard, I can then summon both of them out. Which is possible with this card. This is a second or third effect. Yeah. You can banish this the second effect. You can banish this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard during the main phase. You can normal summon one light and one dark monster in addition to your normal summon set. So it gives you just a free normal summon. So if I have one of these in the graveyard, banish this card. I can normal summon or set. I can normal summon this card. Then I can special summon the other one. That's a possibility. I can always look you up. I want to run you, but you're possible. I can see possibilities. Where are you? Like, now I have to look up cards that can allow me to special summon these cards. Well, at least get this card to the graveyard and this card I can special summon. I have ways to do that. Now I got to figure out how to make them consistent. Like this is what you don't see when I, make videos and stuff. I do hours of this. No. Ice barriers. This is for my water deck, so no. So do avatar. I think there's a way to get them out, but I gotta double check if one. I think one is level 4. Uh, must be special summon. Must first be special summon. Yeah, you need to play samurai. 6 samurais anyway, so you can't run him. I have you. Can't run you. This deck is mostly focused on level, not rank. Okay, let's now. Now the second part of this. I looked up all of the light and dark. Now, because of that, I have to then look up cards that allow me to special summon these cards. And I know, yes, I know, what's it? Instant Fusion and Radiant Fusion can summon this card. Which is possible. Let's do this. Okay. Spells and traps. And junk. Let's see what cars I can get jump. Okay. You can trigger one tour special on one single monster. Start going. Junk Stardust Junk. But that's just its name. I thought. Okay, it doesn't let me add a junk. Target one junk warrior. It's junk collector. So I have to. Wait, junk. All machines. He's not machine. He's a warrior. Just need a card that allows me to add junk. Junk counters. Alright. Junk counters. Okay, let's see. Special level for. It's just called junk box. That's. Oh, it's not. A junk card. Scrub. Iron. Target one junk. Monster in your graveyard summon the fist. Wait. Quick effect. Banish. Nope. No. If your opponent is no more summon special summon, you can't change all face down defense with this monster to faces up attack with this monster. It just that's all it does. So in phase change all face. It's like a continuous trap and that's all it does. It just flip them up and down. I mean, I'm not using a flip deck. Well, if this card is on the field, you can flip it up, use its effect, and flip it back, then let it flip down at the end of the turn. Then flip it up on your turn, use the effect again, and then if you flip it down and flip it back out, you can use the effect again, because it doesn't say it once per turn. But, you have to banish it. So, that's the problem. Junk Barrage. See, there's no junk card. There's no way to add this card. Maybe there's a monster card that lets you send it to the graveyard, but that won't be good. So many little things. So junk is out. Okay, now who else? Let's look at the avatar. And that's all I had to type. Add one to avatar monster and that. Do I toss token? You cannot stretch so much from the extra the rest turn except fusion. That can be problematic. Target one to run on to control, describe and introduce special from your deck or extra deck. Who's the original? What higher, one lower? Okay, I'll now have to run level 4s just to get the level 5 off. Okay, target one do absolute monster you control. I want to pause and control. If you screw this already. Wait. Target one dual avatar monster you control and one card your opponent control. Destroy them. Then if you destroy a dual avatar fuse. Okay, okay. Change monster. You can change. You can't. You control by this effect. You can apply the fire effect. Banish one card. Banish one your opponent card. Banish one. Draw one card. None of that make me wonder. Does it have to be your card? One of your. Yep. So that doesn't work. Um, it's 6 samurai card. Um, what does it say? You need two dual avatar monsters. Does the fusion count? Not does the token count? Discard one. Discard one card. Then special summon as many dual avatars. As possible. Like level two. Light warrior level two. Wait. Wait. No. They don't count as normal, huh? I don't know if tokens count or not. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot special monster from active except fusion. So they lock in fusion. So this will have to be after you do setup. This will have to be a play you do at the end because they lock in a fusion. And they cannot be tributed. So you have to use them. So which one does? Huh. Let's now I have to look up the avatar monster. And it wasn't that hard. I thought it'd be harder. To do avatar. Why is this level? Okay, never mind. I forgot. I just read the card to why this is level 4. It will obviously have to be level 4 or level 6. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, there you are. Level 6 warrior. I need level 5, so that's not gonna work. Wow, they also have a level 8. Okay. Let's see, level 4, level 4, level 7. Basically, they're just level now. Yeah, I can't use them. They're on. Yeah, they only have one level 5. Can they be special summoned? Yes, they can. Does one special summon itself? Because I have cards that can work with that, but I don't think they do. So maybe, but I don't see it. Since I got space, add a second one because you need two to run. Okay. Now, since that is out of the way, let's see if there are any other ones. Ooh, wow. That's it? You found another last. So this is. Wow, I really was hoping there was more. Mm, yeah, I cleared out. I reset it, but it's. Yeah, it. They don't. Oh. Yeah, they don't have any other cars. That's too bad. I know that they have other cars. And I would be wrong. I thought they would. Oh, so I'm wrong about that. This car can't help. Yeah, the car could. This car has possibility to help. It could help. Because it's a continuing effect. Even if it's negated, it's still a continuing effect, so it's still active. So once it's summoned during what is effect, and if it stays that way, it's a continuing effect. So there's a possibility. I know Nova Knight has cars, and there's only two. Oh! Wait, is this a Nova Knight? Okay. They only have two. The dark ones only have two cards. So, yeah. It's just him who went to the dark side. Okay. He went from black to high. Really? Mm, it would be. Wait, let me read this again. Contribute. If that was from the hand, that would be useful. Then you got a while. He's just getting. He's. What does this count as? Or no. Uh, you have plenty of nobody. Is there any that's just normal? Let's see. Only one. Interesting. Huh. Oh, that's out of question. Equip only to a warrior monster. Battle or card effect. It doesn't specifically say a noble. Noble Knight. If this card fails to bring it to the one. No, okay. Well, oh, I have to have you at the same time. But I have to figure a way to get this card from my. There are. I know there are cards that I added to my hand. Because I think the one new level one can be special summon and it will add any cards he had. I find this is incredibly funny. Look at it. It's basically like a fan is painting and drawing him and doing all. It's basically like the artist for this card had a desk similar to this, and to you know put I guess more flair and stuff in. They just add some toys and dolls of Charles in it. I see. Control. Only be equipped on a game one time throwing. Okay, what is this? What is this? Does these say the same thing? Oh, why? I didn't. I thought I grabbed you. Nope. Why? Why is it doing that? They only could equip themselves to a noble knight, so while they are interesting, they are more of a brick. Oh, to a noble knight, so can't use this. So equip only to a warrior monster. Okay, monster can attack directly. I mean, this is a possibility for like a straight up just punch to the face, because there's been plenty of times with the right setup that I got uh, her to okay on the field I got her to 5,000, but attacking a monster I got her to 7,000. Yeah, so that's possible, but attacking directly that's just 5,000. Now if I could attack direct, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, oh, oh snap. Okay. If you don't know, There's a new card called Phoenix. What's it? Phoenix Gearblade. It's for Phoenix Gearfree, basically. It's for Gearfree, the whole Gearfree setup. But yeah, think about it. I get her to 5,000, and then I attack directly twice. I don't even have to hit their mouse. I just attack them in the face directly twice. And because it say equipped only to warrior monster, it doesn't say, you know, noble only noble monsters or noble war or noble knights or noble knight warriors or whatever. You can just like attack. You can't quit. Oh, if I figure out a way how to get. Yeah, see, attack twice. Let me read it again. You can make a second attack to Valkyrie. It's not a second attack on monster. Just a second attack. So yeah, you get her to. You get her. Okay, you get one of the. You get one of the pendulum. That's already over 4,000. And then you attack directly twice. That's kill. That's a kill. Because like okay, you only have one card. You gonna attack me? Alright, my monster. Okay, I guess you're gonna try to get rid of some of my monster. Oh wait, you hit me in the face. Oh wait, you do it again? Why? You get tired. If your opponent can start one, you can throw just don't want no. Oh, interesting. Interesting. See, I never played with Nova. Target one overnight you control quickly will one equip spell from your deck. Something. Interesting. Let me read this again. I can always look up Rook. Rook. So I get him out. Then I can equip bamboo to him. Then if I have this card in my hand, I can if I get him out, equip bamboo to him, then I get send him to the graveyard, get bamboo effect to go off, then I use this to equip bamboo back to another card, send that to the graveyard, get bamboo effect to go off again. Then I have did I take it out? No, then I have original bamboo and golden bamboo that's allowed me to draw. That's interesting. And because this counts a Nova Knight card, I think the field spell can search it. Target one on one monster graveyard. Target 5. Oh, I thought it said 1. No, that's they said board white. Why would it do that? Drone car. I don't know. I mean, it's possible to get that many, but yeah. Um. Yeah, no, that's the right car. I was on the right car. Right, this the right one? Fire monster you control gains 5 points of attack. Yeah, that's a lot of life points to pay. I have one noble arms. I can okay, I can get the fire ward. I can run this in my fire ward setup. Okay. So I mean it's self burn, so kinda go with it. Also this is Charles. This is Charles basically cooking himself, I think. Basically. But yeah, you need the level 9 to summon him. That's crazy. If you control a normal light, you can special summon this car. Interesting. This is possible. In defense percentage. Use a normal light. I can use Feast of the Wild level 5 to get a normal light. Am I coming up with the ideas that Nova Knights would be better than heroes? Because I got ways to search Nova Knight cards. I can get the fusion cards. I can get multiple different fusion cards. They have more searchers. They have more ways to get stuff out. This is supposed to be light and dark. This is my chaos variant of the deck, not just a fire setup. I still don't believe this also counts as Nova Knight. Could say Nova Knights, but the first part of it Nova Knight. So even with the apostrophe S, that can still count as a Nova Knight. Rarely does not. They need to retrain this to literally say, uh, either put in effect that as always counts as a Nova Knight card, or put it in the name that is a Nova Knight Merlin. Because I remember people saying that was this card's problem because you cannot search it. And that's another problem with him. Special summon. Let's see which one can special summon. Obviously you. Oh, he's a level 4 too. for all this stuff. They don't really have level fives. Okay, that's a problem. I guess that's out the question. So it's possible, probable, constantly, not really. I don't have a lot of fives. Plus, you can again. Let's double check. You can only use this effect of again. So ease out. The difference between these two cards is this card you can use that first effect as many times as you want. As long as you get Jack's Knight out, you can just repeatedly use it. So basically, if you open with like two Feast of the Wild level 5, a Joker Knight, and, and are able to get to this card or get this card in the graveyard, you have everything you need. Okay. While you're possible, I have to banish cards. I could run the other Blackluster Souls that I banish, but still, uh, how likely? Ugh. Okay. Let's look at level 5 Earth, because it is possible. Oh, then pick Wars. He's a special summon, not the not the Goki. Any other Goki. Possible. This is a possibility because you can run the where is he? Did I talk work out? I gotta look up Rook. No, you can run promotion, and you can use promotion on a level 3 or lower. So you can special summon on level 3, then you can special summon any of the UAs out. But you have to have, I think, the six. I think it's up to six of the field spells, so you can add one to hand and do summon another one. So if you there's three cards that allows you to go one level up or one level down, or use. I think promotion allows you to use level 3 and lower to go into level 4 and higher. So if you special summon, if you special summon in the level special normal summon in level 3, you can then go into level 4 if you have the right card in hand. But there are Earth monsters. I can show you that setup. Effect monsters. I mean, it should be on the next page, but I don't see him here. I don't. Yeah, him. Because you're not searchable, that's why I don't run you. So, Earth and Light. You can, yeah, he's Earth or Light, not just any word. Okay. Da 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 da. And it's from Phil. Whereas she's from Hanover Phil. Also, I have to banish, which help with you, so that's what I'll look into. Had you for spell trap negate. So this is like gonna use banish one warrior monster. Okay, okay, he's a banish of warrior. Then if I summon you out, I can then summon that warrior back out. Okay, I see a possibility. I see a possibility here. But I have to banish another warrior from my hand. But then, okay, that's a possibility there. Because you can allow me to banish any warrior. Okay, I see a possibility there. He would replace this card most likely. They're both free special summon. I don't like this card because it banishes a card. That's why I'm trying to figure a way to return banished cards. It's a quick effect too, so that's what I had. Plus he's yeah, he's higher attack, he's higher defense. Banish I can banish her, especially somewhere out, but won't have an equip or materials. This might be the time I go for using him. So, put the second one down here. Alright, let's run some tests. I don't know how long I've been going at this. Oh! An hour and 20 minutes of just trying to figure out how to set this